Welcome to this exciting video on how to register as an assessor with the SETA, Part 2. This guide will be very helpful for first-timers or people who completed the course years ago. My name is David, and I'm a virtual computerized trainer of Train You Can, an accredited training network. In this video we going to look at the basic guidelines and requirements for registering with the SETA. I also recommend that you look at our video clips on SOCWay, NQF, credits and unit standards before watching this video. This is a follow-up video on part 1, so make sure that you watch my first video before we can continue. What is a personal portfolio? Your personal portfolio, sometimes we also refer to it as your CV, is a summary of your workplace and educational experience. Typical layout of our personal portfolio. Your personal information, your employment and educational history, your workplace experience, and your achievements. What is the purpose of this? The purpose of your personal portfolio is to provide evidence to the ETQA department, also known as the Education Training Quality Authority, of the relevant SETA that you have the scope, or the range of an individual's knowledge and practical and workplace experience, to either provide training, assess or moderate learners in that field. The general rule that normally apply to all SETAs are, a. 2 years or more workplace experience in this field or, having, b. a qualification or achievement of a higher level than what you want to assess on. How does the SETA or ETQA check this? The ETQA managers will follow the following steps. 1. They identify the unit standards in your application that you require scope for. 2. They then look at the following. A. They first confirm that the unit standards belong to their SETA by looking at the bottom of the unit standard. B. Look at the range statement and embedded knowledge on the unit standard for specific instructions on facilitation, assessment, or moderation options. C. Identify the different specific outcomes and the assessment criteria on the unit standard and match this to your personal portfolio to confirm you have the scope for the area. Pay special attention to the different terminology used in different companies and on the unit standard. You may want to make reference or include different terminology or terms used on your application or CV or personal portfolio to eliminate confusion. How to decide what unit standards or qualifications to apply for. A. First determine the different unit standards you want to register with. B. Then determine the SETAs they registered with or the SETA you want to use. C. Request or download the application form from our website and complete all fields as far as possible. D. Include a detailed copy of your CV/personal portfolio. E. Include certified copies of your ID book and copies of your achievements in this pack. Date stamp not older than 3 months. F. Contact the SETA directly and determine the local of the closest ETQA manager. So let's look at an example. And remember that you can download this template from our website in Word format. Also remember that this template was created by Train You Can and by no means a SETA document. We created this document to assist our learners with the registration process. Firstly, we need your personal information. So often we receive learner files and have no idea whose file it is. Basic information like your contact information should be listed here. Secondly, we need your education history. You can also list previous SETA registrations, or registrations with other SETAs in this section. Please remember to put enough detail in this section regarding the place where you completed this, the full description of the course or qualification and what year you completed this. For example, I completed my XYZ diploma. What does that mean? No idea, because you did not mention enough detail, such as the duration of the course, but subjects was included in this. Did you successfully complete this, and in what year? Normally we only list your higher achievement in this section. Thirdly, we need your workplace and educational history. Remember that these two are very different. Your workplace experience you obtained with your employer, part-time, or helping out as a volunteer. You physically done the job yourself. The education history is courses, meeting, or seminars that you completed, either while working for an employer or part-time on your own. You will also notice that I completed this in detail, including a detailed listing of my course and the year I completed this. How detailed should this be? Question: does it say anywhere on your portfolio that you can operate a computer, browser the internet or send and receive emails? You want to request scope from the SETA to assess learners with a receptionist unit standard. Question: did you mention that you have more than 2 years experience in this field, that this experience include answering and making telephone calls, that you have experience working with a executive switchboard or just a home telephone, that you controlled parcels and stock, access control of security, worked with different departments and a staff complement of more than 5 people, communicating messages through to different staff, handle customer queries and complaints or ordering of supplies. Also notice how I numbered my experience on the left-hand side. Many SETAs ask that you list the unit standards that you request approval for, and then make reference to your personal portfolio with UScope. This will make this very easy on the long run. Then our last section, a summary of your achievement, such as diplomas and certificates. Note: 1. All documents should be certified. 2. All certified documents should have a date stamp on not older than 3 months. The following documents should be attached to your personal portfolio: your ID copy or passport, your ETDP SETA statement of results, your certificates issued by the training provider on completion of your assessor's training, your matric certificate, if any diplomas or certificates that you may have, any achievement that might also be work-related, any evidence documents, such as registration documents to confirm your scope, previous jobs descriptions. To verify your matric, if the certificate was issued in September 1992 or later, please contact Umalusi on 012-349-1510 or verification@umalusi.org.za. If the certificate was issued before September 1992, it can be verified by the Department of Basic Education on 012-357-3900, or any provincial Department of Education. They all currently charge from 20 Rand to 40 Rand for this service. How to get a copy of your results for learning completed. So often providers issue certificates to learners and never registered them with the SETAs, but how will you know? Did you misplace your results and need a copy? Here some guidelines that might be able to help you with this. To request your own transcript of achievements from the National Learners Records database, please email your national ID number and full name, with the subject "Request for Transcript," to verifications@saqa.org.za. So that's it, end of part 2 of this video, and don't worry, you can always watch my video again if you're not clear on anything. Thank you for watching my video on part 2, registration with the SETA. For more information, visit our training website on www.trainucan.coza. Alternatively, you can also watch more of my videos on www.youcantrain.coza. Bye, and have fun with your registration.